So this sum is regarding the duplicate string. For example, if you have the string like A B B C D F G H, something like this, then you have to give the value as A is counted as two times and B counted as two times, and others are only one time. So with basically you have to find out duplicate characters out of this string. And how you have to find out? With the help of you have to find out the character as well as the count. So two things you have to find out for this duplicate string. First is the character. You have to find out the character, how many times it has been, and then you'll find how many times it has been duplicated. So whenever you get a sum, first you have to check what is the output, what output we need. In this situation, we need the output of character as well as we need the count. That means we need the integer. So we need two things out of this question. One is character and one is integer. So on basis of this question, we have to understand what solution we have to use it on the basis of the output. So basically output is two things which we needed. So that's the reason we are going to use HashMap, because HashMap will give us two things at a time. It is usually a key value pair, as we know. So we will get both character as well as count, both character as well as integer, because it has key value pair. So let's just start this question to so that it will help you more to understand. So basically, I'm not going to return anything. That's the reason I'm writing void, public void duplicate string s. So we are going to provide the value of the string over here, and now we have to define our hash map character integer. So here I'm defining the hash map, which consists of character as well as integer. But now this entire string I have to convert it into char array, and then I have to use one character to count its in to count how many times it has been repeated. So to convert the string into the char array, Java is providing one method which I will be using it. For char c s dot to char array. So basically we are converting the string s into character array, and then we are looping it to each character. So we are looping A, we are looping to A, we are looping to B, B, C, and so on. So this is a for each loop which I'm using it, and there is an inbuilt method to convert it to char array. That's the reason I have used this line s dot to char array. Basically, it is helping us to convert it to character array. Now, first thing is we have to find in the map whether that character is present or not. If map dot contains key, that means if map contains that character, then what we are going to do, and if it does not contain, then what we are going to do. That is what is if and else condition. So if that map contains character A, then what we are going to do, we are going to insert the count. How we are going to insert the count? By method of map.put. Map.put character, that is the C, because here I have defined character with the C. And then there is one method called map.get or default C, 0 plus 1. So basically, what is this method doing? Let me explain you this part. So I'll just comment it out. This method is first finding map.put character and one. So basically, it is first finding the character inside the map. So it finds the character, and once it finds the character, it just gives the value as 1. But if it is not finding, else if it is not finding, then it will give you the default value of that character. That is what basically this line is doing. So first of all, it will go into the hash map and it will see, okay, I have a already, right? Again, if the string is showing as a, then what it is doing is, it already, that map hash map has a equal to 1. Now it will just increase by plus 1 so that it becomes a equal to 2. That is what this line is doing. So first it is taking that character, giving the default value of that character, whatever is the default value, whether it is a 0 value or whether it is 1 value or 2 value. And on top of that default value, it will increase with plus 1 so that it will give the correct count of that particular character. That is what this line is doing. Once we count, we are going to just check our map whether we have got all correct strings or not. Then we are going to use one method called entry. This is a loop basically. This is an inbuilt loop which we are using to get the correct count and value of that particular character. So I'm just going to iterate it. Basically, it is used to iterate the hash map. If map.getValue is greater than 1, then we can just print that value, print that key, sorry, and value. That's it. We don't have to provide any string or integer. We can provide the answer by printing our answer. So main part of this question is to understand this particular line. Usually they'll ask this line. So I wanted to repeat this. When in the map, already suppose there's a map, right? And this map already consists of a equal to 1, b equal to 1. Now, when you are adding another character, which is again a, so it will take what is the default value of a. It gets 1 as default value. So it will just append plus 1. That means a will become plus a will become equal to 2 because default value was 1 and on top of it you are adding one more 1. So in short, let me explain you more clearly. Map.put. So what is the character? A, right? Then get the default value of A. So you have default value of A as 1. What is the default value of A? It's 1. And on top of it, you're adding 1. So map.get default value of character A is 1. On top of it, you're adding plus 1. That's the reason this is becoming a equal to 2, and now a equal to 2 is getting stored in the map. That's how this line is working out. And what is the time complexity? So here in on this line, when it is converting it to char array, for this line, it is converted to char array. It's taking O of n time complexity, because at once it converts into character array, and then you are iterating again on that particular map to check the check value is greater than 1 or not. So again it is taking O of n as the time complexity. So total time complexity is O of n. So this is what all about duplicate, to find a duplicate character into the string. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.